Bam, right there. How's it going, guys? Token Vaping here with another juice review for you. So today's juice review is another flavor in an ongoing line that I finally have the opportunity and esteemed pleasure to be able to try. They are based right up the coast from where I grew up. I grew up in New York area. This is coming from the great state of Maine. Amazing lobster and seafood. Been up there a few times and have tried it out myself. Definitely a big fan. The company is Maine Vape Co. And I apologize for the glare, but it is Maine Vape Co. right there. And they are all over social media. They're on Instagram. They're on mainvapeco.com, Facebook, Twitter, and Indeed. Definitely can reach out to them directly on the website. You can email them. You can contact them directly. Great company, just making leaps and bounds in the vaping community. So, if it tells you anything, I done. Wow. I did a review on one flavor of theirs already, Sugarloaf, and it's not even a flavor that I normally have in my daily vape rotation, and I plowed through that bottle. And it was just, I was impressed by the consistency of it. So I have very high hopes for this. I do have other flavors from them. They do have a few other lines that they sent me for the purpose of reviewing, so I will break into those in succession with these. But this is off their white label line. This is, I believe, their first line that they came out with, and this one is called Cadillac, and it has a lighthouse because Maine has them. And this is the bottle. It is a 60 ml bottle. It isn't a Chubby Gorilla unicorn bottle. They did used to use regular bottles with the droppers, but they have upgraded to these. Great choice. Really easy to carry around with you. It's already in a bottle, so you just drip straight from this. Real simple, real easy. Definitely a better choice. It's also less likely to break on you. It is a 70-30 mix ratio, as it states right there underneath the name, and it does have their website on the bottom. There's the picture, MVC. It does have all the warning and ingredient labeling that it does need. It is a 3 milligram, as it states right there. It is offered in a 0, 3, and a 6. So this is a sweet lemon cheesecake with graham cracker crust and a tart lime reduction. Basically, it's a lemon cheesecake. We'll see if the graham cracker crust does pop in this. I have tried a lot of cheesecake flavors that are supposed to have graham cracker crust, and that is a really hard flavor to try to make eminent in the flavor. So we will see how this does. I will be curious. And the tart lime reduction, I'm curious to see if it's going to be really strong, as lime is a really strong citrus flavor, as how that does with the lemon. So we will bust into this. It does have the safety ring on this, as you can see right here. So it will not open. It is a first vape, first review, which will be going on a fresh cotton wick, as you see right here. Quick shout out to USV, have to do it, United Society of Vape. This is their USV L mod. And my cotton of choice, as always, Texas Tough Cotton. Works really well for me. It's easy to wick, especially on the go if I have to wick fast. But I do like it a lot because it does not have a whole lot of break-in time needed. You basically can vape straight flavor right off the bat with most flavors that I've used. So I will put the link in the comment box for that as well. Now, if you do want to purchase this line, you can contact them directly. Obviously, if you're in the area for some of the shops that they retail through, you can purchase it that way. Online, if you click the purchase now on their website, which is mainvapeco.com, it will take you directly over to the vaporwell.com, and you can purchase directly off of there. So there are a lot of easy ways to have access to this line. Definitely check it out if you have not tried already. If you work in a shop or deal with a shop, definitely suggest this to them. Just a great company and just overall in general. So we're going to go ahead and bust this open right there, and if you hear the pop on it. And then as you can see, it does have the standard Chubby Gorilla unicorn drip tip. So about the only type of things I could see having problems with these are the old style tanks, just because the fill ports are a lot smaller, but with everything else pretty much this accommodates that. So it just, like I said, makes it really easy and really makes it portable and easy to use. Definitely have the lemon cheesecake in there. I don't smell a whole lot of lime, which I'm kind of surprised by, just because of how strong that flavor is just in general. So it is a good start on that, and I'm hoping that maybe it doesn't overtake the rest of the flavor as I know lime can do in some flavors in general. So I'm going to go ahead and drip this up. Now I will do an initial couple of vapes, and as I started doing in my videos, I will go ahead and re-drip and do a couple more vapes just to make sure that I'm not missing anything on the flavor, so that I do not misinform you of anything. Because obviously, since it is dry cotton, as you saw, the first couple of vapes aren't always going to be 100% accurate as far as the flavor profile. So go ahead and do a quick pre-burn, get that going. And we will vape. So I'm going ahead and cap this up. And as always, vaping at 75 watts. And this is Cadillac from the White Label series of Maine Vape Co. So as you can see, for 70-30, the clouds are really dense. They were on the first flavor that I did as well. That's always a really good sign, at least for me. I am a person who I get a kick out of the clouds, and I like the denser cloud vapes off of those. So as you can see, it does have a nice mix of that. So I'm going to go ahead and re-drip this, and this is the second set of vape I will do. And that's just to, like I said, ensure that flavor-wise, I'm hitting everything that I should and that I'm not going to miss out on anything. That's interesting. Okay, so I am impressed with this flavor for two simple reasons. You definitely get the cheesecake creaminess throughout the entire vape. There is no shortage of that whatsoever. It's supposed to be a lemon cheesecake. You definitely get the cheesecake. The lemon on it is actually pretty subtle. It's not a really sharp or a heavy citrusy lemon flavor like some like candy flavors or things like that. This actually has a very subtle lemon. It's almost like the lemon is mixed into the cheesecake instead of being on top. What impresses me about this is the lime reduction is just that. It's a reduction. It's not like in cooking wise, it's basically you reduce it to almost nothing and then you add it in just so it has a slight hit of that instead of being a really strong or center stage flavor. The tail end of this exhale, and this is the double part of what impresses me about this. The tail end of it, you get the slight hit of lime, but it is not super strong and it does not jump out at you onto the actual flavor so that it overtakes the cheesecake. But the aftertaste, what's left on your tongue, actually does have that graham cracker taste to that, which is actually kind of really impressive as, like I said, that is a really hard flavor that I've noticed to try to emulate in an actual vape flavor. Overall, I would say the only con that I could say to this flavor would be if you are wanting it to have a strong citrusy kick to it, even though it's supposed to be a cheesecake. But there are people that do like the lemon or the lime flavor that want it to pop in the vape. And if that's what you're looking for, you might be a little disappointed with this. But it's going to be a personal preference just because every vapor has different sensitivity to flavors and different vaping styles, different wattages that they vape at. But overall, as far as it being just a straight lemon cheesecake with a slight lime in it, it definitely hits that point, and it is smooth, it is subtle, it is not overpowering, so you're not going to vape out on this very fast. I can almost say that for certainty, just because the flavor profile, the flavors in it aren't super strong. They are meant to be mellow, they are meant to be enjoyed more. This definitely is meant to be an all-day vape. It's not meant to be something you vape once or twice and then put it to the side. And with the cloud density on that, it's just overall a solid vape with absolutely no throat hit. And that was on fresh cotton. There's nothing to the throat. That is definitely a smooth lemon flavored cheesecake. Definitely a rock solid version of this. As I said, the only con would be if you wanting the lemon or the lime to pop really strongly. It is definitely a lot more subtle in this flavor. But in my opinion, for a lemon cheesecake, this definitely hits the spot for that. So Maine Vape Co. definitely an awesome job on another flavor out of this line. The third flavor that I will be doing, if you hit that subscribe button to stay in notifications for this, the third flavor I purposely saved for last because it is more of my flavor profile and my flavor preference. So I have high hopes for that, especially after tasting these two. So we will definitely see about that one. But definitely check out mainvapeco.com. They're on Instagram, Facebook, Indeed, and Twitter. Definitely reach out to them, email them, contact them however you need to. Maine Vape Co., thank you so very much for the continued opportunity. This is a huge privilege and honor. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I myself can do to help further enhance your vaping experience and make it more enjoyable for you, that's the only reason why I do this. So definitely reach out to me. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, a particular video you'd like to see. I will do everything in my power to try to make that happen. But until next time, sun sets, sun rises, morning, noon, night. Always remember, truly love yourself. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good one, guys.